interesting news, happy news for myself, and I'm glad to share it and also give a couple of tips. So as far as my editing projects go, I've made great progress on the first two shorts. I told you it's a series of three projects I'm working on right now. Moving forward, it's going well. I am at the stage now where I completed the edit, polished the cut based on feedback from the director on both of the shorts. So everything's moving forward quickly now. Cleaned up the audio. One thing I want to talk about, which is really interesting, which might be of help to some of you watching, a tip about an artificial intelligence program that I just heard about, just found out about it. The director needed some of the audio from one of the shorts I was working on. Well, both of them actually cleaned up a bit. Both were noisy locations. That's kind of two things that I want to talk about. Shooting in noisy locations. When you start a project, make sure you're at the location, you're finding out what noises are natural and consistent at that location. Is it something you can work with? Is it something you can stop or cut out? Sometimes you may be getting noise from maybe, say for instance, shooting in a restaurant, and you may be getting some noise from some of the equipment. Maybe you can turn it off temporarily. Maybe you have a loud air condition, and you can turn the air condition off when you're shooting, and then turn it right back on when the scene is done. So you want to listen. You want to come to the location first and listen for any potential sound problems, because they are hard to get rid of. But I found something, and I didn't find it. The director had a different sound editor who we knew about, and there is a piece of software. Let me get the correct name. It's called Adobe Podcast. Now, I don't know how long it's been out. I haven't looked into that, but I will do more research, because today was the first day I used it. And I used it on the audio track for both of these short films. And I have to tell you, I am blown away. For years, like I said, I've been an editor for over 35 years. And I have seen some audio software, audio cleaning programs, tools, like Pro Tools. And we used to hire a lot of Pro Tools artists when we would do our direct-to-DVD feature films and sell them. But this piece of software, this Adobe Podcast, is unbelievable. And what I found out was unbelievable in a good way. Both locations had issues. So I did what I could do inside Premiere to clean it up. Premiere has some good tools also, but they're very limited. So you can go as far as you can go. And some things you can't fix. But this new artificial intelligence software called Adobe Podcast, it is unbelievable. It helped me go that next stage that I would have had to hire someone with Pro Tools to do. And one thing that it did, which was really amazing, was that it removed the echo. One scene was shot in a rental hall. So, you know, notoriously, rental halls, big rooms, big open wide spaces, and sound just bounces off all the walls. So almost no matter what you do, you're gonna have echo. And so I could not believe it. I edited it. I really didn't address the echo. So I fixed everything that I could fix, because I knew I had no way to fix the echo. When you're shooting in an echoey location, the best thing you can do is get the mic as close to the person speaking as possible. So that's what we used to do. We would have someone on a boom pole, and they would be just barely out of frame. Like if my finger is the boom pole, it would be just barely, we put it in frame and we back it just out, and we're pointing it at the person's mouth. So that was the best way, the best technique we had when we had to shoot in an echoey situation. But this new software, Adobe Podcast, I don't know how new it is. I know it must be relatively new, because I didn't even notice Adobe had put it out. And so I went to find it out, to investigate, to see what it cost, how much it was to use. You know, they use these tokens nowadays with all the artificial intelligence software. But luckily for me, Adobe, I'm able to get premium access because I have an existing account with Adobe where I have Premiere. So that's what I edit with, Premiere Pro. So luckily for me, it was considered part of the access. And I tell you, if you're editing any project and you have some issues with the sound, this is a tool that can really clean it up amazingly. So Adobe Podcast. Take a look at it if you're having some sound issues with something you're working on. It works for podcasts. It works for recording, video, location sound, whatever element of audio dialogue you may need to clean up. This is the tool to give it a try. And they have a free version also. So Adobe Podcast. I'm going to actually label this episode I'm recording right now a review of Adobe Podcast. So I give it 2 thumbs up, 2 thumbs up, 2 thumbs up. I love the software. So again, to recap, before I do the recap, thanks for stopping by. I see a couple people have stopped by. If you would please visit my channel, subscribe, look at some of my content, share it. I have a lot of humor there. I'm planning to do more. I have a lot of information, free information about acting, directing, and editing. That's what I've been doing for the last 35 years. So I give that information away, and I love to answer questions. Every Sunday I have a live stream here on my channel where I answer your questions about your projects. So feel free to stop by. It's at noon on Sundays, Pacific time, California time, Los Angeles time, whatever you want to look up, find out what the time difference is from wherever you are, and please stop by. I'll answer your specific questions. That's what I like to do. I don't like to just talk general. If you have a question about a project you're planning to shoot, planning to edit, planning to direct, and you want to bounce some ideas off of someone, please reach out. And by email, you can find that also on my channel, or in the comments below, you can find my email. I love to answer emails. I've been getting a lot of emails. My subscriber base is going up, and I thank you guys. Thank you for all your help. Thank you. If you go to my channel, please watch a few of my videos, and they're grouped together in, now I'm forgetting what the group is called, but they're grouped together in a playlist. And please take a look at some of those. I appreciate that. That's going to help me build up my watch hours. And if you like my content, please share it. I've had a number of people sharing my content, and I do appreciate that. That really says a lot, because if you're going to show it to someone else, that's the way, word of mouth. That's the way channels build. That's the way channels grow. And that's what I hope to do. I want to make more original content here on the channel. And that's what I've been reaching out to different people. I just spoke with a camera person and an editor who potentially might want to collaborate on some of the content I'm creating here. So I'm going to build a team behind the camera and a team in front of the camera, because I want to pick up the pace. So thank you so much. Again, that software for audio is called Adobe Podcast. Go to their site, check it out. If you're a member of Premiere, it should be included in your subscription, which I was happily surprised to see that it was included in my subscription. So again, if you haven't seen my work, please go to my channel. You'll see the link below. Look at some of my content and subscribe. I appreciate that. A lot of people have been subscribing. My subscriber count is going up. I'm getting close to my goal of subscribers. And what I'll move on to next, my watch hours. So I'm about at getting close, reaching close to a halfway point of watch hours. Now that's a big daunting task, and I'm going to need you guys to help me with that. I really appreciate it. Start watching some of my content, sharing it with people, and I'm going to keep making more content. And I'm here to answer questions. If you have a project, if you have a project in development, if you have a project that's in post-production, if you have a project that you're planning, acting, directing, or editing, please give me a email, or also show up Sunday, noon, for my live question and answer session that I have every Sunday. And again, I like to focus that on answering your questions. During the week and in my videos, I do give a lot of information that can help new people. But there may be some new people who are creating projects, creating content, and you have some questions. You want somebody to bounce those questions off of. I can help, and I love to help. So again, thanks for stopping by today. I'm going to make this a short one. And finally, I'm going to say again, Adobe Podcast. I'm actually going to name this video Adobe Podcast Review, because I'm so pleased with the results that I achieved today. And it's the first time I used it on a project for a client. And it really came through. It really came through. So I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys for stopping by. And I will see you on the next one. Please go to my channel and subscribe. Share it. Watch some of my playlists. I appreciate that. You have a good day.